My dear viewers, welcome to this reading. I hope you all enjoyed. This coffee cup reading is for all Cancerians and it's for July 2023. My dear viewers, welcome, and those of you who are new, welcome. I hope you will be mindful that prior to doing the coffee cup, I always meditate and get in connection to all the guardian angels of those who have Cancer in them, the star sign Cancer, and also when I get connected, I'm given a lot of information and I write it down on a piece of paper and deliver it to you. Write numbers, letters, initials, names, and I write it down and deliver it to you right at the end of this reading. So let us begin by looking at your cup. And this is what it looks like. Very interesting. Wow. And you're going somewhere, I see. Okay, well, let us begin. Glasses on so I can see deep into it. And the first thing I'm seeing, there are some hurtful words that are repeating, and you're sick of it. Oh wow. What a start. Some hurtful words that somebody could be saying and that's making you uncomfortable. I feel like really you need to look at long term with whatever you are doing, because I see that your decisions are really, you got to keep away from negative people. That's what I'm saying here. Negative people that could cause you illness. So not only keep away, but make your decisions for the future, long term, because there are complications, there are arguments, there are disagreements, there is what's the word? There's a struggle. There's a struggle here. It looks like frustration and hassles and difficulty. So when you're planning, make your decisions based on future sort of plan for the future. Don't just look at now where you're at. Work now to establish a beautiful future. Honesty is essential and sometimes painful, and those words that were at the beginning that I said, hurtful words, those painful and hurtful words are about the truth, and sometimes the truth can be hurtful, especially when you are in denial. So the problem is that these hurtful words are the truth, but they're not spoken with love, and that's why you don't see that. You see that as a negative attack, but it isn't. It is the truth. It is the truth that you need to face up to. Perhaps this truth is going to transcend you to a high level, to a very high level. This could be coming from someone, possibly could be Chinese year of the tiger, Chinese year of the goat, or Chinese year of the dog. Could be the cause of this. I also see that sometimes these words hurt you so much that you feel like you want to do something bad or bad things because of this. So you really have to heal. There's a lot of healing waiting to take place for you, and I feel like the universe is going to provide you with that healing. You are so dissatisfied with your life. Your focus is mainly on material possessions, perhaps your home, your debts, your money, but you need something more in your life. Emotional exhaustion is there. I see you're not happy and you're losing interest. You're going into depression. So you must take action and find out what is missing and what is the answer to your happiness. What makes you happy, and what kind of steps can you take to make that happen, to make your happiness. I also feel like time is somehow becoming shorter for some reason. I see that time, what's it called, that time cylinder, the one that you turn upside down, the sand time. I feel like it's like you don't want someone to give up on you. You're saying like, I'm changing, I'm trying to change, don't give up on me. Takes time to change, give me a chance. That's the kind of matter I'm seeing. But I'm also seeing that ultimately that's some Cancerians and some other Cancerians that there is meeting someone new while you go out there dating. Once you start dating, you're meeting someone new. So you're planning to date. That's what it looks like. Some of you have healed from this and moved on, and some of you are in the process of it. There could be a third-party situation where that's why maybe you were driven to start dating. Yeah, there could be a third-party interference, or there could be something that's not quite right. But what the universe and what your guardian angels are trying to tell you is a little bit of patience, and everything is going to fall into place for you. Just a little bit of patience. Things are going to change. Things are moving and changing in your life, and a lot of negative, toxic situations are being removed. I feel like within could be 4 days or 4 weeks. Could be up to 4 months from July. Things are going to change big time. That's why you need to be a little bit patient. If you are feeling unhappy, agitated, you could be having some digestive problems. There is something showing about the abdomen, the throat, perhaps. Is it the throat chakra? Maybe you're talking a little bit while you're eating. Maybe you need to be careful when you're eating, not to talk maybe. You need to pay attention to either thinking too deeply or talking while eating. There is something about, it's amazing. I saw this before for someone. For those of you that have Gemini in you, this is very, I think it was in Gemini. Something with the digestive system and the esophagus. So the throat, something about the throat. Maybe it's to do with talking while eating. You've got to be very, very careful. And also, if you see that this process is causing you issues, you need to see a doctor, and also maintain calmness in your state of being, especially when you're eating and when you're talking. I feel like the change is going to, I feel like there's flexibility and change taking place in your life, and you will adapt to it slowly. You will adapt. You want to have control over your own life. You want to achieve balance. It's not easy, but you are trying. You're doing your best, and that is wonderful. Compromising is going to help you big time, and understanding, why someone is saying what they're saying. What are they trying to say to you? I do see also some news are coming, and this is making you take action. You're going somewhere. Now this news and you going, there's a horse here, a traveler. You're traveling. There's a message, news, and you're going. Maybe it's giving you the go-ahead also. It means a go-ahead. Yes, you can do this. Yes, this is a grant for you. It's a yes. An application has been approved, or something like that. Some of you are thinking of also either going somewhere, or also it could be some of you are thinking of bringing someone over, maybe doing their case, their immigration case, to bring them over from country to country. That could be a possibility. But I do see that you have choices, but you've got to be careful with what's being said. There could be some people not being quite honest with you. Make sure you check everything out so that you don't fall into any traps. I do see that there is an opportunity coming your way, one that's going to be spectacular. Sometimes you may be seeing things unclearly and not seeing things. Your judgment is clouded. Maybe because you're overwhelmed. You may be misinterpreting some sort of a reality. That's very important. You got to be careful. Wishing for something doesn't always make it happen, especially if there is risk of failure. So you've got to know that. There are so many options for you to look at, Something very spiritual is going to take place without a doubt. So I feel this spiritual thing has to do with this beautiful star and a love heart. So we've got a love heart here that hasn't completed. It's not a complete love heart. It's there, but it's not complete. It's not yet. Your heart is stuck with someone, and you have to release from that. The universe is going to release you. It looks to me like one of your wishes is going to be granted, and this wish is going to dramatically change your life. The wish that's dramatically going to change your life is probably going to bring someone into your life, someone wonderful that you will connect with, and this could be this love. someone that you are destined to be with. But there is a sacrifice in the midst of this. This is what I don't understand. This love hasn't been completed yet. This person you haven't met yet, maybe, or perhaps there's a sacrifice you need to do before you actually meet this person. How incredible is that? The sacrifice is about you're not sure. You're maybe, should I? Can I? Would I? Maybe I can, maybe I can't. You're in that process. But I do see a sacrifice is needed where you put your interests aside and do for the sake of someone else. And this sacrifice is going to be the conclusion of a beautiful love relationship that you are destined, a promised relationship, one that's destined for you. It is very confusing. You have to be very careful what you're doing. You need peace of mind and you don't have it to make the decision. You don't have a peace of mind. There's so much in your head, so much in your mind. But a sacrifice in order to achieve this success is 100%. There's no way out of this. It's a controlling situation, and you have to probably leave someone behind, or you got to do something, some sort of a sacrifice. After this, you're resting, recuperating, relaxing. That's going to be very essential for you too. It's very fundamental now for you to take a break. It's very important. You need to take time out and heal. Heal from something. I feel healing is needed. Healing is needed without a doubt. You've been in a battle, and this battle is going to end. You've been anxious, and now your feelings are slowly going to diminish. You need peace and quiet, alone time, to be with your thoughts. You need to mentally be prepared for the next agenda in your destiny. And the next agenda is a very, very beautiful one, because it's to do with love, two people uniting. There's the love it's completing when you're uniting. And I feel like there could be a marriage. There could be a future, a marriage with someone. There's someone showing you the truth always, letting you know this is the way to do it. This is the way to go. I feel like this truth is finally going to get you to what you love, what you've been waiting for. You've been emotionally spending a lot, because you're not happy. You're spending on too much because of your unhappiness. But you may be getting in the job that you love and doing what you love. That's one thing. But there is a union of two people, and that's taken over right after the heart completes with a marriage or a union. A union unlike anything you have had before. There's a new beginning. Happiness is going to be your priority and nothing else, because you've gone through so much and so much sadness. And I'm seeing this happening within 3 to 4. Again, we've got 3 to 4, could be 3-4 months or something like that. There's a messenger here. There's travel, there's news, there could be a visitor, goals achieved. There's the green light to go, green light again to go, letting you know that you can go, progress, full speed ahead you're going. You're going to do something spectacular. I feel like you're following your dreams and you're making your dreams come true. Transcending and transcending with a lot of changes and adapting to them. If you've been having a lot of emotional upset, you need to know that happiness is coming. What's been missing in your life is happiness. You need to balance yourself through self-nurturing, perhaps activities, watching your diet, embracing your emotions, embracing eating food that's healthy and happy, good, healthy food. That could help you also. And relaxing, a lot of relaxation, massaging, getting relaxation massage to give you that healing. But what gives you the most incredible healing is that touch. There's a soft touch or physical touch, a tender, loving touch. It means a lot to you. And I feel like you're getting that from someone. And this someone could be someone that is, again, I see a Chinese ear of the dog, perhaps, Chinese ear of the horse or the rabbit. You could be yourself one of these Chinese years. I also feel like there's an elephant here, and the elephant shows that there is a spiritual journey destined for you. Some of you are going to travel, and something miraculous happens in regard to your destiny. Taurus, wow, 3 bulls, 1, 2, 3 bulls I'm seeing. Taurus could be in the midst of this person that you are destined to be with. Part of your destiny could be someone that has Taurus, maybe have a lot of Taurus in them. There's 3 bulls. Fire energy, without a doubt. There's fire here, and there's Leo also. Leo. 1, 2, 3 lions. Wow. So this person's got a lot of fire energy in them, and there's also, okay, so we've got 3 Leos and there's 2 Rams. So Aries is a fire energy too. So they got either, maybe both Leo and Aries, but certainly more Leo than Aries. Some of them have Aries, some of them have Leo, but Taurus is the base, which is wonderful because you need that, my dear Cancer. You need your foundation to be earth. So this person has got earth in them, which makes them very stable, someone that you can rely on, and could be someone that you're spending the rest of your life with. There's a journey, there's a bridge where you're crossing to meet this person. They're not in the vicinity of where you are. I also see Libra here, very strong. Air energy, Libra, Gemini. Libra and Gemini. Libra, but more than Gemini. So they've got Libra or Gemini in them, without a doubt. So that makes them very good communicators. I also see there is something that you may be leaving behind. Maybe. Which is Scorpio, Cancer, water energy. Like yourself, a person maybe that you're leaving behind, that you were so much in connection with. Cancer, Scorpio. I feel that they could be leaving behind, or they could be just part of that person's combination signs. But the most important here that I'm seeing are horses here. 1, 2, 3, and 4 horses. Wow. Chinese year of the horse. That's very strong in your cup, my dear Cancer. Those of you who are born in the Chinese year of the horse, or destined to be with someone born in the Chinese year of the horse. The horse also showed itself in your reading before when I'm seeing this rider. But the horse represents spiritual journey. It represents somebody born in the Chinese year of the horse, and it represents freedom and spirituality. I also see someone 3, 1, 2, again 3, 1, 2, 2, yeah, 3 dogs here. Chinese year of the dog, very strong, whether it's you or someone that you are with, very, very strong. And sorry, I'm trying to breathe. Whew. Yes. So we've got the horse and the dog very strong here. Now I've got 2, 1, 2, there's no 3, 2 rats. Chinese year of the rat, very strong here also. Not as strong as the horse and the dog, but the rat is there. Then I see 1, 2, 3 tigers. Chinese year of the tiger, very strong. Whether it's yourself or the person that you are going to be destined to be with. And finally, there are snakes. 1, 2, 3 snakes. One of those snakes is white snake. A white snake is about a windfall, big money coming your way, and the other 2 are brown snakes. But they are snakes, 3 snakes, Chinese year of the horse, of the snake, sorry, whether it's yourself or the person. Why I'm getting jumbled up, because I'm trying to get a word across quickly. The white snake is a very interesting snake because it represents a life-changing money, a big amount of money, unexpected sums of money coming your way that will be followed by, or prior to them, there will be travel, vacation, changing your home, changing your work, changing your life, inner peace, happiness, healing. That's what the snakes are all about. But the white snake is about the large sums of money. I feel like you are going to be very fortunate, very lucky. I feel like your life is changing. And you are helping, you are supporting others, you're supporting other people, I think family members. But the change is extraordinary. You're getting everything you've always wanted and more. I feel this travel is going to change your life completely, and it's happening within 2 to 3 days, weeks, months. A new beginning that is going to bring you abundance. A new beginning that is going to give you a lot of happiness. A new project. A new personal power that's giving you power. It could be a new love. It could be a fertility, a new family, starting a new family. A wonderful family life is destined for you. Remember that. I'll say it again. A wonderful family life is destined for you very soon. Very, very soon. So that is incredible. Now, my dear viewers, what I'm going to do is go through this I don't need my glasses for this. So this year, they're saying this year, a new beginning is destined for you this year before it ends, 2023. A sudden increase. A sudden increase. They don't tell me of what. Of course, it's money. A sudden increase of something. It could be money and overall possessions or other things as assets. A sudden increase. Multiplying. So things are multiplying. Multiplying could be money. Your money could be your wages. Your salary could be multiplying. That's what a sudden increase is. Multiplying could be also fertility, family, children. Resourcefulness. Resourcefulness is all about your resources, perhaps them multiplying your resources. A union is coming. A union, I love that. A union is coming, and a union was destined and showing here beautifully. Right next to this love heart, there's the union. The two that are holding each other. This union, right next to the love heart. You see, this is a union of two people together. And this is a love heart that's going to complete right after a sacrifice. And a little bit of a journey, it completes. This is amazing. The next thing I want to talk about is this boomerang. I didn't talk about it. Something to do with karma, like what goes around comes around kind of a thing. Something karmic. But overall, this is an elephant. This is what an elephant looks like. See this? The elephant. So a spiritual journey and a karma, a karmic situation that is going to have a major effect on you in a good way. It says here, elevation of intimacy to deep unconditional love. Remember that. The elevation of intimacy. So you might have a sensual union with someone, and that will it goes deeper, and it goes into deep unconditional love. That's what's going to turn into. These people are not standing, they are lying down. So there could be some sort of sensuality or passion, chemistry going on with someone. And then once this is over, it just completes a new love, a deep unconditional love. Something about a tailor. Tailor is, tailor is to do with someone that makes clothes, clothes maker, a fashion designer, something about a tailor. You could be studying. And oh my God, we got Chinese year of the horse. Remember there were 3 horses? So there's another one, horse. So this could be you, a horse, or you could be destined to be with someone born in the Chinese year of the horse. There's also October was given to me, something about October, something to do with a tattoo, someone with a tattoo, or you might be getting a tattoo. Something about March, maybe something will happen in March, or somebody born in March. People born in March are usually Pisceans or Aries, and we had double Aries here, 2 Rams, remember that. Okay. Skin blemishes, someone that might have skin blemishes, or you might be going through having some problems with your skin blemishes. Lots of money. The end of it was lots of money. The skin blemishes are going to heal. Maybe it's just your guardian angels trying to say to you that we're watching you, we're aware of everything, and things are going to become better for you. Now let's go to the names. I've got names, initials, letters that are they are going to be very significant for you. We've got Z for Zoo, Z for Zoo, Zulu, Zebra. L for love, L for London, L for letter. I was given 3 Fs. 3 Fs. That's impacting the letter F. France, frog, Frederick. And then I was given Q for quails or Quincy. I can't think of many things with Q. Or just a Q. W for willow, for winter, for Wednesday. T for Tuesday. Thursday, Thailand, tiger. M, Monday, Morocco, Mexico, Milan. C for Canada, for corn, for crab. What else? Cake. Then I was given O for Olympics, olive, orange. Then I was given K for, is that K? Yes, K for kilo, kiwi fruit, kangaroo. A for Alaska, apple, and Agnes. I don't know how I got that, Agnes, out of nowhere. Okay. Agnes was one of my friends who passed away. COVID took her. May she rest in peace. Agnes. I haven't thought of that name in a long time. Okay, my dear friends, I'm sorry for talking about that. Let's talk about the 3 numbers I was given. Number 3. Number 3, connected to families, expansion. 3 connected to the Chinese Year of the Tiger. It is connected also to people born in March. There's March again. 3 is March. People born in March are again Aries or Pisces. 3 is about family union, starting a family, family in need of your help, family reaching out to you, creating family. And it's also about opening your mind, looking at the bigger picture, looking at the future. It is about working in team together, collaboration. And then it's 3. From the time you see this cup up to 3 months or up to March, there's going to be a lot of matters to do with families or collaboration, working in teams, and a lot of happiness, a lot of profits. That could be where it says lots of money coming from, possibly. Then we've got number 2, which is all about Chinese Year of the Ox or Buffalo. Those of you who are born or dealing with someone born in the Chinese Year of the Buffalo. It is also people that are born in February. Again, they are Pisceans or Aquarians. 2 is connected to relationships and many things happening in relationships and all kinds of relationships, not just loved ones, but all kinds of partnerships, relationships, abundance happening in them. And 2 itself is about abundance. The buffalo is about abundance. So from the time you see this reading up to 2 months, there's going to be a lot of abundance things happening in relationships. And plenty coming to you, abundance coming to you, as in material, possessions, and money. Number 6 is about healing. It's about love. It's about spirituality. It is about the Chinese Year of the Snake. And that's what the snake stands for. Healing, spirituality, love, healing from love, healing because of love. 6 is connected to the Chinese Year of the Snake. It's connected to June. People born in June who are Gemini and Cancer, like yourself, Cancer. So it is also, from the time you see this reading up to 6 months, there'll be a lot of healing, a lot of spiritual matters. There'll always be also be a lot of love could be coming into your life. You'll be healed because of love. Love will heal your heart. It will heal your overall. And this is happening from the time you see this coffee cup up to 6 months. Wow. Maybe all the way to March. A lot's going to happen between October and March. I was given October, I was given March. Remember that, my dear viewers. So 6, it could be the day you were born on the 6th, the 2nd or the 3rd. It could be someone that's born on the 3rd or the 2nd or the 6th. It could be a job that you're getting, and building number could be 3 or 2 or 6. So 3 numbers you were given, 3, 2, and 6. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Do give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. Your comments will mean a lot to me, especially what connects with you. And I look forward to doing your next reading. Don't forget to watch your general to know the star sign combination of the person that's coming. The ones that we did here, you can find out more about them in your general reading and see what's confirming, reaffirming, and doubling up. And that's the way the universe talks to us. Our guardian angels always double things up to get our attention. So have a look at your general reading at the end of it for June. I haven't done the July one yet. Have a look at the June one. It'll tell you a lot about the person you're dealing with in June and what their star sign combinations are and what's happening, so that you can see the synchronicity. I wish you a lot of love, light. Happy birthdays to all of you celebrating birthdays. And I wish you the best, great, wonderful year. This year is going to be a wonderful year for you, my dear Cancer. I wish you abundance of joy and blessings. Namaste.